Thank you for signing in. The doctor will see you now. Come in.
Nicki. Oh, how are you, my queen? Oh, you look fabulous. Just put you up, just lay it down. That is a very heavy coat. You are so small, how are you? The coat's bigger than you.
Ew.
You wash your hands? Should we not touch? We shouldn't touch. Yeah, Miss Karina is going around. Yeah, you just grab some hand sanitizer. I'm good. I'm not sick. Are you sick? No? Okay. Can we touch? How are you, my love? It's good to finally see you. You know, I feel that, this is long overdue. We've talked on the phone so many times, and I'm happy that we can finally sit down and have a moment. I'm happy that you first came out of your home and out of this quarantine to come sit and talk to me. That means a lot for me, Nicki. Yeah. I want to talk about some of the things we talked over the phone before you got here. Everything you say here is completely unjudgmental. You can tell me anything. You can open up here because this is a safe space. This is a safe space, and no one's gonna judge you here. In this space, you are heard. I'm gonna talk about your mental state, Nicki. A lot of things are going on in the world, but a lot of things are going on in the world of Nicki Minaj too. And I feel that restlessness. I feel the tension when you walked in the room, Nicki. Yeah, I did. I want you to know that it's okay to not be okay. And it's understandable that your mental state is just not completely there right now with everything that's going on inside of your world and outside of your world. AKA things that you can control and things that you cannot control. Yeah. Now, I want to ask you something, Nicki. Have you been monitoring your behavior these past couple of weeks? Have you been monitoring your thoughts, Nicki? Today we're gonna find the problem from your viewpoint. I wanna let you know from my perspective that this is not your problem. This is nothing that you brought on, but something you invited. Yeah, can we say that? Can we say that, Nicki? I feel like it's something you've invited into your life willingly because you love hard, and that's okay. When you have that kind of openness to your heart, it's not uncommon. An ambiguous amount of trust comes with that much love, Yeah, nigga. You had an outburst with your ex via social media a couple weeks ago, and we realized that was after a built-up amount of tension. A lot of antagonizing went into that. A lot of antagonizing, moments went into that. Yeah, and that's, understandable. When you feel like you can't get your message out, or someone's not listening behind the scenes because they want the attention. They want to feel wanted by you because you've made them a priority once before, and when you give that much to a person and you take it away, well, sometimes people can't take that, and that's not your problem. So they act out, and you finally reacted. And the first thing that your said ex went to was you being an angry black woman in the industry and no one likes you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, you can grab the tissue. It's angry tears. It's angry tears. Absolutely terrible. And it's unfair. It's unfair to you. Yeah, Nicki, it's okay. The media, your ex, I'm sure maybe personal people in your life, disagree with your choices of wed. But you persist and you've gone on and you love your husband, and that's perfectly okay. And it's actually a beautiful thing. You would know him better than anyone could put an input on. I think that you were so excited to be in love, which is an exciting and sometimes blinding emotion. You shared him and you were finally open with a personal aspect of your life that you did not have to share. Yeah, I know, grab my hand. I know. You didn't have to share that with anyone, Nicki. You chose to bring him to the limelight, but now, those come with sometimes consequences, Nicki. When you are a huge figure like yourself, everyone has the need to put an opinion in. So of course your husband was not going to be an exception because he's dating you, he's marrying you. It's unfortunate what's going on with him right now. It is. It's unfortunate. I can never tell you to leave your husband. I can never say that's not my place in this safe space right here to say. But I do think, Nicki, maybe it's time to maybe put him away. And when I say that, I mean put him away from the public. I wouldn't really tie your public persona image with him. Do you know what I'm saying? You have a public persona of Nicki Minaj. Your husband knows Nicki Minaj more than we will ever know her. At this point in time in your relationship, unless you guys do not want to work it out, I don't know. We don't have to talk about that here. This is a safe space, Nicki. Nicki, you don't have to talk about that here. However, I do advise, for your public persona's sake, and because of his now public information, just you go to the red carpets. You stay the star, you stay in the forefront, and let the media just wonder what your current status with him is, what you guys got going on. Just completely unplug that connection to the media and to people to have that accessibility on your love life. You've got to just cut it off. You got to just cut it immediately. Yeah, you got to. Because now people feel they have the right to continue to comment and tell you that, hey, your husband is trash. And sometimes they even take the liberty to do it on national television. Yeah, but you got to keep him at home, Nick. You got to keep him at home. And to even help with his image and maybe some of your image together, maybe Nicki, with your documentary that's coming out soon, I think you should open up about the domestic abuse and the abuse that you've all witnessed in your life. I think this is the time to really become an advocate for this cause, because so many women and men suffer through this and they don't know how to open up. And I think that we've talked about this, that maybe sometimes you don't really know how to open up to your fans about something that's so touching to you, and that's okay. Don't ever feel rushed to come out to speak. But if you're looking for a perfect time, I advise that this is the perfect time to then become that advocate and say, wow, if Nicki can do this, so can I. Yeah, so can I. You inspire millions just by rapping. Imagine what you can do. This will be the perfect time to advocate for people that are just like you. Speaking on coming out and speaking up, I think if we're talking in the terms of musically, I think you can make this whole era about being a greater human and how the circumstances of life are making you a better woman. I think it's time to connect with your fans on that level. They've seen you as the bad batch, the rich batch, the queen of them all. And we all know that these bitches are your sons. I think that it's time to now relate to your audience on a more human level. I say this because everyone has taken the liberty to write your narrative. Again, and you've tried to rewrite your narrative with Queen and Queen Radio, but I think that those things almost aided to the narrative that people keep trying to pump out about you. You will always have the power to rewrite your narrative and change the narrative and take control of your narrative. Take this era, take this album to rewrite that narrative, or any narrative that you don't think represents you. Yeah. And use this time to keep healing. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Use this time to keep healing, keep mentally healing, and keep digging for things within yourself to love about yourself, because there's many more. You're growing as an artist, but also as a human.
I'm a human being.
Yeah, beautiful. Nicki, I want to thank you so much for coming in today. This was amazing. I enjoyed this open dialogue with you today. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to you. And don't ever hesitate to give me a ring-a-ding if you have any questions on that list. Thank you for visiting, Nicki. That coat is huge. My girl. Ooh, you still here? You must be expecting some bloopers at the end of this Dr. Tired House. Well, lucky for you, bitch, I think I may have a couple. BT dubs, if you're not subscribed at this point, and you made it this far in this video, baby, why are you not subscribed? Okay, well, I guess I can go ahead and play a couple of bloopers. Nicki.
I like that one already. Straight off the gate.
Let me wash my fingertips real quick. Let me wash my fingertips real quick. Wash your fingertips, friend. Wash your fingertips. Wash your fingertips. Come show them, wash your fingertips. Put your fingertips. Look how you whipping your feet. Wash your fingertips. Wash your fingertips, baby. Wash your fingertips. You better wash your hands, baby. You better wash your hands, baby. You better wash your hands, baby. Better get under them nails, baby. You better get under them. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. I'm actually not fond of it. The media, your ex. I'm sure maybe personal people in your life, you know, disagree with your choices of wed. That's disgusting. Choices of wed. Ew. And I understand that he pleases you. Oh yes, he pleases you like no other man can. And he slangs. He slangs. Slangs very well, right? Gotta keep the emergency.